since we based the show on friendship, on epic friendship, I thought I'd talk a little bit about friends. One very special kind of friend that we all have, the friends with kids. You guys might be those friends, and I'm sorry for what I'm going to launch into right now, but friends with kids, all my friends had kids at once, and then they do their best to try and talk you into having kids, right? And like it'll save your friendship, which it probably would. It probably does a lot for the marriage too, but I don't know. So my wife and I made a pro versus no children list because we had decided no, but then we thought, well, everyone's doing it, so let's revisit these pros and cons. So on the pro side, we think babies are cute. We recognize their divine essence as one and the same as our own. We read that on babies.com. Most importantly on that side was, we might regret it if we don't. Conveniently outweighed by, we might regret it if we do. So now we flip over to the no side, which we might regret it if we do. Also, the things we're not willing to give up, like movies, sex, our relationship. And we both agreed it would be a lot harder to start dating again if we had a kid. I love you guys. Seriously. You just know that I have to. One of my dear friends, a dear, dear friend who I've had for a long time, had a particularly moronic moment recently. We were watching Oprah, and she was featuring feral children. Now, you might have heard of feral children. They're like in hard circumstances in Moldova and places like that, where they grow up with dogs and relate to, they'd rather be dogs than humans and whatever. And anyways, she thought they were born that way. Like, came out of they were born feral. Like, it's from abuse and neglect, but she thought they just came out of the womb like, you know, like you could test it on an ultrasound, like, oh, you're having a girl, she's gonna be a handful. She's one of those. I do everything, and let me just say this to my friends with kids, I do everything to see my friends with kids. They do nothing. They do nothing. Okay, one of my best friends is not here tonight because her kid is having a birthday tomorrow. Your kid is 3. You could tell them their birthday is any day of the year. They are not going to know. I, on the other hand, never will forget. Your choice in this matter. But I go to all their parties, which are always in the afternoon. Crazy affairs. Any kind of tea you want, they've got. Anything. In a bag that's flowery. Anyways, my 2 pregnant friends, I was talking to them. I thought I was talking to them, but apparently they don't see or hear me anymore. And one of them was like, oh my God, I really gotta pee. And the other one goes, yeah, I know what that feels like. I'm like, guys, guess what? I know what that feels like too. Okay? It's very urgent and very relieving. It's peeing, right? Jeez. I was the labor support person for one of my friends, and he was totally moving. All right, you've got that. It was before I had a cell phone, and so she got me a cell phone just in case the shit went down, right? And I took my labor support role very seriously, so I would take this phone with me everywhere I went, and I would put it on the table, and my friends would be like, Dawn, I didn't know you had a cell phone, what's your number? And I'm like, no. This is just for Janet to call me on. If you guys want to call me on a cell phone, you gotta get me one. It's a new Facebook, you guys. How many